And then squirrels fighting up in a tree. That is a lot of noise for a little tiny squirrel. Anyway, if you've ever seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so long time no see. Sorry, I'm out in the carport. Obviously, there's a car behind me. Yeah. So I'm gonna put my way in right here. So you can see, since the last time I think I posted a weigh-in, I'm up 1.8 pounds in 3 weeks. Yeah, sorry about the nails. Now for the excuses. But what are excuses? Excuses are just things that tell us what our frame of mind was, but you can't just live like that. So, you know, shit's got to change. Due to the really personal nature, because it involves, you know, my ex-sister-in-law, and she and my brother have children, small children. What can I say? What I will say is we have confirmation that her boyfriend, fiance, or surrogate daddy, because oh my god, he sounds just like her father on the phone, which is kind of creepy, you know, if you know what I mean, hearing that during certain times. Anyway, we kind of figured this was the case, but she kind of confirmed it because she had like a blowout with him. He's a colossal douchebag, but we kind of knew that. He knew that. But after the blowout, she went back to him because she loves him. And guess what? That makes her the stupidest creature in the known fucking universe. God, dumb bitch. Anyway, that has caused so much stress for, you know, my brother and me and everyone. And it's just like, oh my God, can you just get stupider? So anyway, it's just been easier to eat. So that's what we've been doing. Even my brother has not been really taking care of himself, and he's just now kind of getting back into working out. So where do I go from here? Well, one of the things I did is I do have a bullet journal. I did it kind of as a troll because Amberlynn Reed had a bullet journal. I thought, oh, let's see. And I already knew I suck at bullet journaling. But, you know, I've kind of put some stuff in there, and I've kind of done to-do lists and stuff in there, kind of keep track of shit. And one of the things that gets me, like, during times like this with the stress is my brain, I just can't focus. I can't focus. And so regaining that focus and kind of trying to figure out where to restart, because you just kind of lose sight of everything. Yeah, so what I've done is, one of the things that really needs to be done, it kind of, you know, kind of took a shit during the last few years because of everything, you know, my brother going through a divorce, and, you know, just that stress, and just trying to get through each day, is our yard. And I've done bare minimum to kind of just keep it at bay, but it needs a lot of work. And so what I've done, and if you're interested, comment below and I will do a video. Yeah, I've broken down the yard into different sections and written down what needs to be done in each section to kind of stay focused on, so I can say, oh, I need to work in the yard. And it's like, well, what do I still need to do? And sometimes if you look at the yard, you're just like, I'm overwhelmed, and you just go back in the house. So I don't want to do that. So that's one of the things I'm doing, is I'm trying to keep track of things a little bit better. And so when stress happens like this, and yeah, I can know where to go back to, kind of. And that's where one of the other things that I needed to do was meal planning. So I used to meal plan all the time, and I don't know, maybe I made it more complicated for myself than I needed to recently, and so I've just been really not wanting to do it. So what happens if I don't meal plan and I get tired and I don't know what to do for dinner, then what happens is you just want to do takeout because it's easier, and you can't do that. So one, you blow your money that way, and two, it's not healthy. So I went back to just the old way I did it. It's just write down a meal idea for dinner. Lunch and breakfast are pretty easy, but I did put some stuff down, and it just, boom, just happened, and it just worked out. And so I'll see how this goes, and I just have it for the next several days, and then I do go grocery shopping on Monday. So Saturday I'll do, I think, another meal plan for next week or next couple weeks. I'll have to see. I don't want to overdo it because I don't want to just, yeah, I'm trying to get back on track. Yeah, I don't need to fall off. So anyway, so I'm trying to do the, just planning my dinner so I'm more prepared and I can kind of have some idea of what I need to do, because I've been trying to do a lot of work and a lot of stress, and it's just not been fun. And so I'm trying to take care of that. Yes. One of the other things too is trying to budget more, do a budget, because I spend. I will spend. I'll spend on anything. I'm kind of stupid that way. And it is a big household to take care of, and I kind of handle finances for everything except my dad's stuff. My dad does his thing, but for my brother and everybody else, I kind of do that. Where was I? Oh, budgeting, because, nothing stresses you out like money and vehicles. And having to register both vehicles within 2 months of each other. Truck is around registered, waiting on the tags, and I have to get the car registered here in August. So anyway, because it seems like anything vehicle related costs lots of money, because that's just how it works. So just trying to, focus on, just trying to focus and trying to figure out, spending and where we can cut back and things like that. Oh my God, everything's blowing around. And that's where one of the things I need to do with my own physical health is drink less soda. Trust me, most people don't have anything on me. I drink so much soda. A 12-pack, I can take that out real easy. Whole 12-pack. But it's getting really expensive, and it's not good for me. So that's one of the things I've learned with the budgeting and my own personal life. It's like I need to switch things up. So that's one of the other things I have to switch up. And so, yeah, and I got some budgeting stuff coming and some challenges I'll show. One of them is supposed to come today. And I'll do a future video showing that. Save money and take care of yourself. Okay. So, and then I think the final thing I really want to talk about, was there a final thing? Oh, exercise. Tells you what I think about exercising. So one of the things I had to do today, and I kind of looked it over last night, is I need to exercise regularly. Probably will help me, not just physically, but mentally too. So I need to get out. I need to walk and run. I need to do those things. I've just been back and forth on that. So I need to do it regularly, and that's what I will talk about in a future video with the thing I'm going to get in the mail today. But yeah, so I wrote up an exercise routine. I have it in my bullet journal. It's basically just a bunch of lists. And kind of how I broke it down and what I want to do. So start that and just try to get out. I mean, it's going to get hot, so a lot of stuff is going to have to be done during certain times of the day or in the shade because it's going to be too hot. So one thing I might have to start doing is getting out and swimming more because it's that time of year. And one of the other future projects we have, because I'm cleaning up the yard, and we had all the bikes kind of behind the car against one of the posts. You can kind of, where is it? See right there, one of these posts. Kind of up against the posts in dirt, of course, were the bicycles. And so a lot of the tires are rotting on them. And 2 of them are in pretty good shape. We have to fix them up and get the chains all lubed and stuff like that and get them back in running condition, you know. And then squirrels fighting up in a tree. That is a lot of noise for a little tiny squirrel. Anyway, if you've ever seen it, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so we're gonna be working on getting the bikes up and running because the kids really like riding their bikes and the adults don't have bikes that work. And then we're gonna have to Frankenstein a couple of the bikes together to make a working bike for my son. So hopefully before the end of summer, we have working bicycles because again, it takes money and gotta, you know, time. So that's gonna be fun. But anyway, that's where I've been. That's what I've been doing. That's my plan to get kind of back on track, is to meal plan, stay focused, have my list so I can go back when I start to lose focus, and exercise more to kind of help with that mental health. And yeah, that's I guess all I can do, and we'll see where that takes me, and see how my weight is next week. And I'll probably do another video before then with, like I said, I'm getting something today in the mail, and I will show it off and do all that kind of stuff. Okay, so bye. My little camera's over here.